I think I would indicate my intentions through my aura.
Yeah.
Got you.
I don't know. Sometimes like now that like we're talking about it more, like sometimes like like I do like the eye thing, but after like if we're not like if we go for a walk after dinner or something, I'm more like
touchy.
Yeah, I'm just like more like
like holding the
cutesy with them, like you know what I mean, just like
even on the first date.
I'm into you. Yeah, like the first date, because like honestly, the first date is just like you're obviously like, talking like before. It's not like
exactly.
I've never really had a first date where it's just like okay, like we're meeting for the first time.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are.
I've already known them a bit enough to like be that comfortable.
That's why I like the friends of a friend, because you skip that weird like
But do you not get that through Tinder and Hinge and all that?
I've never used
I've
never used an online thing though.
I got you.
So I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'm just a little more self-conscious with like the whole like physical thing.
Touchy,
yeah. Even when things are going well, I would never convince myself that it's going that well.
Well, that's a good thing though, because
keep
you don't want to touch somebody who doesn't want to be touched.
Exactly, right? And that's
a
the
good
way
thing.
I am. I don't know. That's just the way I am.
Nelson?
What?
Finally.
Nelson. Everyone look at Nelson.
So,
what is an indicator of interest that you show when you're interested in somebody
the gears
on
are
a
turning.
date? What do you do? Tell us.
Give some
I just
moves.
like talk to you more. It's like I'm not feeling.
That's what I mean. Like it's kind of obvious when a guy, because they'll be like, "Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to like?" It's like they want to keep it. Whereas a guy can easily just pay for the bill and be like, "Good night." Like it's like kind of
like
okay.
Like say usually it's like dinner first, and then if not fucking with you, I'll be like, all right, like I actually got like something after.
Yeah.
But usually like I have a good
have
feeling
a backup
after
plan going
like
into it.
during texting. That like I know like somewhat. Right?
Do you guys do that?
What?
Have a backup plan?
Well, like I always have a backup like excuse if it's going like so horribly.
Yeah.
Just because like I'm so bad at like, you know, like lying it like like if like I go into it, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be great, and like I don't have a backup plan, then you're just like sitting there like, crap, what do I say? And then you start panicking and get all awkward and stuff. So it's just good to be like, okay, like send your friend like a text, like, okay, do the call now. Like,
have you done that before?
I haven't, but like I've like been like, okay, like have like my back here and be like, hey, like can you be like, okay, like you need to come like help me with like my problems, like I'm having a really bad day or something, and be like, okay, like I really need to go to my friend. Like that's like worst case scenario, like if you really can't get out of it. But I've never had to do that. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, because you don't want to like be like horrible to the person and just be like fucking crush them and be like, you sucked on the first date, we're like so incompatible. But like they also have to understand, like you said, it's a first date, so like if you don't click, it's not the end of the world. Like it's a first date, you're going on dates to see if you're compatible or not.
Exactly.
Right.
Like that's like the thing. So like you need to like kind of be like have like an out or an in.
If
or,
you
like,
are somebody who like tends to like go on dates with people who are like friends of a friend, like you can't really burn that bridge.
Yeah,
Like you gotta keep it at least amicable to the point where it's like, yeah, this didn't work out. You felt it, I felt it, and then now we are still friends, so it's fine.
I just talk about like that. The blind date you set me up on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I just, you know, it wasn't bad.
So what are some? What are some indicators that if you don't fuck with them or you don't like them?
Like, what do you mean? Like indicators
to show that you're not interested in them.
Like to show them.
Yeah.
I'm just like more like short with them, and I'm just kind of like, okay, let's
one word
speed
answer
this
type
time
of thing.
up. Like just like kind of like I'm not like I'm very like I said like I'm different than like other people where like I'm not gonna fake it till you make it type thing. I'm just gonna like if like I don't like you, you're gonna know. Like I will let you know that like I don't like you. Like I won't be like a complete like asshole about it, but like, I'll be like, okay, like this isn't working out like straight like forward. So like it doesn't, then you're like, you are also stuck in that like vortex of being like, they're like texting you after the date like, hey, do you want to go another date? Then you have to think of an excuse to be like, okay, no, I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? So that's why it's better to be like upfront at first. But
see that's the problem with guys though, like we can't read those kind of signs though.
That's why,
right?
That's why you got to be a little bit extra.
Yeah,
you got to be a little bit extra.
Like, okay, like it was honestly like, even if you like really actually did have a good time with them, and like you still like, you're like, okay, I know I can't date you, maybe we can be friends or something. You can't say that because that's an easy way out, like, oh, like we'd be better off as like, friends, but at the same time you're just like, we would be better off as friends. So it's just kind of like you have to like show them that like through like conversation, I guess. Just kind of be like, okay, like I don't have the same interests as you, or it's like like you just have to show them that like, okay, like they said something that they like knew they didn't like it about a girl, and then you just like bring it up and be like, okay, well, like that, like I don't think you would like me. Like you kind of like put it on yourself. Like I wouldn't like you wouldn't like me because of that. Like you know what I mean? Like you kind of just like to make it easier on them too. To kind of be like, okay.
Have you ever been in a situation where you let down a guy and he like freaked out? So like I'm on Reddit and I see like the nice guys thread, and it's like literally that girl will be like trying to like, no, you know what, I had a great time, but like you're not for me. And the guy will be like, fuck you, you fucking bitch, you're a fat bitch anyways.
Almost every time.
Are you serious?
That's when the guys are like so insecure because they think they take it way too personally. It's just like
it's a common thing.
See,
it is.
I like to let people down in person, right? Because I don't
they're not
like.
Gonna react
I number one don't like to do it over text because when I receive text half the time, even if it's from fucking Nelson, I read it in like an angry voice or in whatever, where it's definitely not meant like that. Well, I'm not saying.
What are you saying to him?
But like you can make anybody's text seem different if you read it a certain way. So it's like I feel like through text it's just like that's how so many mistakes happen. And it's like I didn't mean for you to get that from it. So when you say it to someone in person, they can see that you're genuine and that you're like, I'm honestly not meaning this meanly, or I'm not saying it because people, it's like usually what I use at like the end of a date is like, I don't know, I thought I was ready to start dating again. I don't think I am.
Oh damn.
And then then they're like, not necessarily is it you, it's more putting it on me, but at least you know at that moment, I don't want you to have to go home and be like flying on cloud 9 and the next day me message you and say, hey, I don't think it's going to work out. I would rather you know from the get-go because it sucks even more to like lead yourself to believe one thing because like we've all been on the other end of it. Like it's like, exactly. And in person, I feel like it's so much easier to have a harder conversation in person because you can like tell that the person's not doing it malicious. They're not sitting with their friends coming up with a text to send you that they don't want to see you anymore, and it's not humiliating. It's just between the two of you.
Exactly. You don't want to make it humiliating.
It's like as long as you can keep it between the two of you. I think that if someone's old enough, and if they say fuck you, it's like fuck you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And
then I would say my time
I would say psych. I am ready to date. You're just a fucking loser. There you go.
Like literally on a date the next night.
Yeah, I tried to be nice, but fuck you.
Oh, that's fun.
No, that's real shit.
That's fun.
That's real.
Damn, that's real.
If that ever happens, send me the text message. I want to. Yo, bro, fuck you. She doesn't like you, bro.
Oh, that's real.
That's awesome.
And they know I fear no confrontation. I like ask to kick people out of the booth set.
I'm like, Corey, somebody has a water bottle over there. Right over.
No, that's real though.
So maybe
that's
this
awesome.
is maybe this is like maybe a hard question, but like, what is confusing to you guys with guys?
When they say that they're interested, but like they're not, but they keep you going. Like a lot of guys do that because they're scared to let you go.
Yeah,
because
true.
I get like girls can be like crazy.
What?
But no, it's true though. Like guys can literally like keep you going, and it's just like, and then you get on cloud 9 or like you get excited, and then like this whole time, like it's happened to me before, and like this guy literally asked me to like date, but he's like, so what do you like see in this? And it's like pretty early on, it's like 2 months in, and I'm just like, well, like I just kind of like take it day by day, that's who I am.
Right.
And he's just like kind of like, oh, like I want to date. I'm like, well, like if you want to do that, like we can like continue like going forward, like I guess.
Right.
And then he got all weird, and it's just like he expected me to break up with him, and I'm just like, well, like I thought everything was cool, but like if you actually had a problem, then like you should have told me. Like why are you like bringing me up and saying like, yeah, let's date, like let's make it boyfriend and girlfriend, and then like a week later you're just like, oh, actually, like I have like all these problems, like just like ghost you and stuff like that. Like it literally happened to me, and like it was like, crazy.
This guy's just a psycho.
No, he's
gaslighting.
I think he was like a psychopath. Like I'm not even like saying that just because like it happened to me, but like I was like literally there from him. He's telling me he had like all these like issues with like his mental health, and I'm like, honestly, like I'll give you your time, but like I want to be there for you. If you want me there for you, I'll be there for you, but if you want your time, I'll give you your time. And then I'm like, he was doing that to me for 2 weeks, so then I messaged him. I'm like, honestly, like now it's starting to take a toll on me. Like I understand you're like might be going through things, but like at the same time, like you're putting me through those things, and like I like either want to help you, like you need to be more like transparent with me, and I'm just like I'm so confused, and like you're putting me through a freaking roller coaster right now. You know what I mean? So then I end up just being like, okay, peace, because you're just so freaking like up and down and up and down. I'm like, okay, like you clearly like aren't into this, and you're just obviously scared to end it or something. So I'm just like, okay, like yeah, I'm into you, like I like you a lot, but like at the same time, I'm just like I will find somebody else. Like it's just like this is just like too much. Like I'm just like, see you later. Like you're like crazy, and like now I know. I'm like, you're literally like, I look back on him like you were legit like actually a psychopath. Like literally. Like,
we're just at a really interesting stage where people are trying to find their talent in gaslighting people, right? You know,
it's like you have to like play that game. Like, that's what I hate. I'm like, I'm
feel
not about
like
the games.
I've like gone on dates with guys or like a few dates or whatever, and I'm not like a huge. I obviously text, but I'm not like a huge texter. And then like it kind of fades out or whatever. The texting kind of stops, and then like I'll see them like a few months later, and they'll be like, "I just never felt like you liked me." And it's like, okay, but we went on 2 dates, and like, what do you want me to do? Declare I don't even know you yet. What do you mean? Do I like you? Like, and then it's like that weird ego thing where it's like I didn't feel like you gave me, and where it's like, what am I supposed to do on the first thing? Like make you my fucking write you in my diary and send you scans? Like I don't know. Like I don't. That's one thing that I'm always like, okay, but you didn't say anything either. It's not like you were like, I don't know. I feel like they just get so butthurt.
Yeah, it's like if you have another girl, like that's fine. Like I get it. Like I'm not like scared for you to be like, okay, you have another girl. Like, you like somebody more than me. Like I get that. Like it's life. Like things happen. But like don't fucking bring me on this roller coaster for like 3 weeks of like up and down and up and down. It's just like just let me know. Like you're wasting my time and your time. Like, you know what I mean? Like it sucks. But like. That's what I'm always just like, okay, like if I know, I know, and I'm going to let you know, you know?
Yeah, you don't waste no time. You don't play no games.
Oh, that's dope.
So are you guys okay with talking to someone that's casually dating?
Wait, say that again?
Are you okay with someone, like, talking to someone that's casually dating?
Yeah, because, like, it also, like, makes them, if they're, like, going on dates with other people, then it makes them realize, okay, like, either, like, I like this person more than you, or, like, this person has, like, other things that you don't have.
But doesn't that like, add to the problem of, like, everyone has more options now?
Exactly.
So if things don't work out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
But, like... I don't know. I feel like they did that back in the day before social media.
The sad part of it, the sad reality of it is that at least the people that I know, like, people aren't casually dating because people don't even go on dates that much anymore. People go, like, guys want you to come over to their house to hang out, or they want to come to your house to hang out. Like,
not fucked up.
Like,
for the first date.
That's what I mean. Like, people don't, when they say they're casually dating, they're not fucking taking girls out on dates all over. They're not going to Toroni one night and then fucking Rogues another. They're literally having a Netflix and chill night one night with somebody. Then maybe they take you to dinner, and then they have another Netflix and chill with another person the other night. Like, the dating thing of going on dates out places or getting coffee, like, that's not a thing anymore. Unless,
don't say.
That's the thing. Wait.
My generation.
But then, like, how do you commit to somebody?
Yeah.
When you're constantly doing that.
That's what I mean. Like, when
for
the boyfriend that I have now, we dated as in talked without being official for 8 months.
Just for tonight, baby.
Because we were getting to know each other's friends, getting to know each other's families. Like, there were so many factors first that came into before, and we were having a good time. Like, I didn't feel the need to be like, are you my boyfriend?
But what's the difference between dating and a relationship?
Like, I didn't feel that at the end of the night I needed to text him to say that I was home, or like if we had like a family gathering, or if it was my birthday, I invited him, but I didn't feel the need to invite him. When he went out with his friends, he sometimes invited me, but he didn't feel the need to. So it was like this good 8 months of like kind of introducing each other slowly to each other's friends and family without being like, this is my boyfriend, he's here to stay, this is like everything he does reflects on me and everything I do reflects on him. Like, it was like that good distance where it's like you're kind of figuring it out, you're having a good time, and we like never really felt like, I knew he wasn't seeing anyone else, he knew I wasn't seeing anyone else, but like I never felt like being like, am I your girlfriend? Like, it was like so beyond that. I don't know, I feel like we then got the chance to be friends and hang out with other people and do things that were like not so like a dating thing. It was like a better way of introducing each other because we hadn't talked for 4 years since high school. So it was kind of like a good way to kind of do that. But I don't know. Some people I know, they go on one date and then they're dating. Like, I don't think I could be someone's girlfriend because being in a relationship is a big responsibility. Like, not only are you representing yourself, and not only do you have somebody like yourself to account for, but you also have to, you're representing someone else, and that means like same as with your family, like when you go to a party, if you go to anywhere, like you are now representing someone else, and what you say and what you do comes back on somebody else, and that's like a lot to put on someone. So like you can't just all of a sudden start dating someone because you guys get along, because there's so many other factors when dating comes into part, like family, like jobs, like friends, like whatever. Like, it's so much easier said than done to like be in a relationship and like to be in a relationship and say, yeah, we're girlfriend and boyfriend. Like, to actually be in a relationship, there's so much more than that.
Right.
Damn.
That's fucking confusing.
Yeah.
At the same time too.
So like,
Right.
Yeah, but I also didn't feel like I needed to claim him. Like
Right,
within
right,
that
yeah,
8 months,
yeah.
like I didn't feel the need to have that talk. It was only after eventually we were like, we're dating, right? And we were like, yeah. But it wasn't. It was like so chill and like that friend level where it was kind of like I genuinely enjoy hanging out with you. That even if we weren't dating, I'd probably still hang out with you.